Monkey D. Luffy. As we all know at the beginning of the series, Luffy ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi, a paramecia-type devil fruit that granted his body the properties of rubber, effectively turning him into a rubber human. However, only recently in the manga did we discover that Luffy's fruit is actually called Hito Hito no Mi, model Nika, and that it's actually a mythical Zoan fruit that allows Luffy to turn into the Sun God. According to the Five Elders, this fruit has not been awakened for centuries before Luffy did it, and based on their reactions, it's clear that they're terrified of its power. The first time he awakened this fruit, Luffy's appearance changed drastically, with his hair and clothes turning white, his eyebrows resembling spirals, and steam wrapping all around him. However, this awakening didn't only change Luffy's appearance, as he also got many new combat abilities, such as freely manipulating the shape and size of his body, manipulating the environment around him like it's made of rubber, and even stretching anything he touches. With all these new abilities, Luffy was finally able to bring down one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea, Kaido, Trafalgar D. Waterlaw. Same as Kid, Law is also a pirate captain and one of the strongest members of the Worst Generation. His devil fruit is called Obe Obe no Mi, and it allows him to create a force field in which he can freely modify anyone or anything. This fruit is renowned for allowing Law to perform miraculous surgeries and cure untreatable diseases. It's also known as the ultimate devil fruit because of its unique power to grant another person eternal youth in exchange for the user's own life. For this reason, the world government is willing to pay 5 billion bellies to anyone who can deliver this fruit to them. Besides the fruit's medical capabilities, Law is also very skilled in using it during combat, either to redirect attacks coming at him or to disarm his opponents. Furthermore, the Obe Obe no Mi makes Law well suited at fighting long-range battles, since he can practically control the entire fighting area as long as his powers are active. Having achieved the awakening of this fruit, Law became capable of coating objects with the space-distorting essence, allowing him to increase their size or make them phase through targets. Law primarily utilizes these new powers with his sword, releasing powerful internal shockwaves on his victims after piercing them. Eustace Kid. Captain Eustace Kid is a notorious pirate from South Blue, as well as one of the strongest members of the Worst Generation. Kid ate the Chiki Chiki no Mi, a paramecia-type devil fruit which allows him to create magnetic forces and use them to control metal. Kid makes excellent use of his devil fruit during combat. For example, he can repel metallic objects away from himself, such as cannonballs, or attract objects within his vicinity and create mechanical contraptions. This ability also makes him extremely powerful against fighters who use metal weapons, as he can easily disarm them using his devil fruit and use their weapons as building materials. However, Kid's favorite way to use his fruit's power is to form gigantic metallic arms connected to his actual ones and use them in close-range combat. After fully mastering and awakening his devil fruit, Kid unlocked a new ability to manifest magnetic properties onto his targets. This basically means that if Kid targets someone with a significant amount of metal surrounding them, they'll quickly be crushed, with force being strong enough to even rip large structures towards them. He can also stick opponents to a piece of the environment like a magnet, rendering them immobilized and vulnerable to all attacks. Despite his newly awakened abilities being incredibly strong, Kid is not yet used to them and therefore only uses them as a last resort during tough battles.